Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching this channel, welcome back. Today we are going to watch 28th episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. So let's see what this episode has. Let's go. Okay. Wait. That's a bit of a throwback to the previous episode. We've already finished this fight. I think this is just a reminder of what happened. Yeah, it was a pretty nice. I know that the stand itself was very interesting, so to say, and I liked the fire in his heart. And I think that's exactly where we ended with the previous episode, on the end of this fight. Yeah. So now we'll see where we go from here. Okay, we'll see. Yeah, that's all the information we already got. I think he could have given us more information if Hermes didn't stop him. Maybe he would say something interesting. I was a bit disappointed where she stopped him from maybe saying more. And yeah, all of this was a bit confusing. And with weather report, honestly, I think I only said this in the comments, not in any of the reactions itself, that I expected the report to not be tied to anyone in the main cast. Well, I would consider Pucci part of the main cast, right? I thought he would have his own story, like Hermes, for example, right? So I don't think it's bad in any way that he's tied to Pucci. I think it's kind of interesting. We'll see where it goes with this. So obviously, the star has appeared on him kind of at the same time as it appeared on Pucci, simply because they are related by blood, right? But he doesn't have any memories, so it would be curious to see where the report's memories when he manages to return them, and maybe it will give us more of an insight on their relationship. Like before he lost, before Pucci stole his memory, like how they interacted with each other. Okay, time for heaven. 3 days until the new moon. All right. 3 more days. More stand fights, I assume. Let's see how it goes. Orlando, Florida, 10 hours by car to Cape Canaveral. 8 years old. Okay. Hmm. Okay. They have such a sweet relationship. I I don't think I've seen it develop enough for them to be like so sweet with each other. I mean, I guess of course they care about each other, but that was a bit unexpected in my opinion. Looks kind of nice, I think. What's that? It's like panna cotta but with shrimps. That's his name? Yeah, it looks kind of like a savory panna cotta. Oh. Why did you order it for yourself then, or what? I mean, you can try and then white fish. Take some pills from the allergy. He could be like a food critic or something like that. Ah, right. He wanted him to test. But the shrimps are around that. Isn't shrimp considered like a shellfish? Oh no. Like if they are here and you have a strong allergy, I think it's still not safe. What's there inside? Completely unrelated. So first he uses him as a taste tester. Now? So he also could be a food critic? Does he mean he also can detect every detail and how it was cooked? Also, if Versus is also like a son of Dio, he looks the most like him, with like blue eyes and yellow hair. Hmm. Haven't seen it yet. Okay. Because of fate? It's supposed to be shellfish free, wow. But it still has? What the There was something strange inside before that looked like an insect, but now they are fucking fingers? It's that little 8-year-old boy? Why is he here? Part of his powers? She probably doesn't know that his father. Most likely, she doesn't know. That's interesting. It's like a detective power. He got to know who shot the boy, and then the man who shot that boy got like the same thing in return being shot. Poor mother, though. Like, she doesn't know he's the perpetrator who attacked her son. And I was just like, what the fuck? I think it was unintentional. He was unintentionally testing it out. Like, he seemed very surprised himself. She thinks it can be a trap. The flashlight? How convenient. How nice of him to leave all this information to. Yeah. Like a tunnel. Like a mole. No, that's not the idea. That's why you're holding it. Yeah, like, it's taken, how to say it, like, it's taken its material from her body, right? So if it winds endlessly, her whole body will kind of unwind. I think it was implied before. Okay, chill out a little. Oh yeah, I understand. I would be nervous too. She touched the spoon and saw some particular scene. Okay. I assume the Nutella versus. The Nutella! Like a Ninja Turtle. Okay. I know. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind, not the actual Donatello, but the Ninja Turtle. Okay, that's smart. Okay, obviously she can't. I think she can't. That's why she was calling for her so desperately. Oh, but the sound comes through the thread itself. That's nice. Okay, thanks. Yeah, you could say it was like a training ground. Like you suggest to disengage. Maybe she will. You know, she's a judge after all. Oh, looks like he doesn't really want to let her go. Though he seems loyal to the Pucci, like listening to what he says. Is this like a creation of an illusion? Sports Maximum or Sports Max? That's how he was called. Yeah, he decided to target the part of her mess. So it uses like the memories of the dead people. Oops. So instead of just dropping Jolene, now he invited two enemies for himself. She says it also calmly. Can it really technically happen? Like, what the? It's just again like dead people are explaining how they died and like what the situation was. Wait quietly for it to crash, please. So, like how the memory box, it will actually crash and affect the people trapped into this memory and crush them too. Don't. I mean, what's the point now? It doesn't matter if they're turned off or not. 6 or 7 years. Oh no, he's here. Like last time he was shown in the cell, and I was like, what the heck? Isn't he like out of the cell? But I guess it was just like a picture for us. Like it can't be changed. Ah, so it was his goal all along to kind of get rid of both of them. But weren't we told that it's actually better for Pucci if Jolene stays alive and comes to Cape. Well, to that Cape 2 minutes until Crash. Wait, I think that's the end of the episode. Yeah, it's already to be continued. He didn't really say what. He didn't really do what Pucci asked him to do, but at the same time, Pucci seemed very calm about it, so I guess he's fine with whatever. He believes in fate maybe very strongly, but it is a very interesting stand. But I guess we'll have one more episode with it, so maybe then we can discuss. So maybe now, I think how the stand box was already shown in this one, so you can comment with your thoughts on and how exactly you think this stand works. So it seems to me, well, I already kind of explained everything that I suppose it should do. Like it shows you the memory of a dead person, where the dead person explains how it all happened, and then the same thing happens to someone else. At first I thought it's like a revenge stand, but I guess that wouldn't be useful enough because it affected the boy's father, right? But it didn't seem like the father saw that illusion, only Versus himself saw it, right? But then with the plane, it seems to imply that when the crash happens, it's just like the memory of it happens, it will actually affect the living people, Hermes and Jolene, who are trapped inside this hole. So it seems to be kind of how the stand works. But yeah, I don't think I have much else to say about this episode. We'll see how the fight ends in the next one. So the translation with the uncensored subtitles should come out on December 30th. So probably I'll watch it about then. It's pretty close to New Year, and New Year is like the biggest holiday in Russia. And it's not like I'm going to have a huge celebration, just a little celebration with family, but it still requires some preparation. So I can't 100% promise you that the video will come out on the 30th of December, but there is a high chance that it will. Okay, so that would be it for today's reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share your thoughts as usual without spoilers. Thank you for watching, and see ya.